Hello, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to fish and make a fire and cook your food from spawn. So first of all, the very first thing you're going to want to do is make your early fishing rod. By doing that, you're going to need rope. You can either find rope or you can craft it by combining 6 and 6 rags, or by cutting up guts found on a dead player. We'll craft rope. With that, you're going to combine your rope with a long stick, and this will craft your fishing rod. Fishing hooks can now be crafted from short sticks, combining a knife and a short stick. You can also craft bone fishing hooks by combining a blade with your bones. So I have a bone hook here. What you're going to want to do is take your fishing rod, you're going to want to add your hook, then you're going to want to add your worm. This knive's ruined. Get rid of that. You can craft knives from bones or from rocks. Find a little stone, just combine it with another bigger stone, or just walk up and combine it with one of these big rocks here. So now we have our knife. You're going to look down, you're going to dig up the worms. Gardening hoe or a shovel will give you 3 worms. Digging them up like this with a knife, I believe, only gives you 1. You can pretty much do this at any point from spawn, because they give you a knife. And now we have our earthworm. So you're going to want to take your fishing rod. I'm actually going to use this lure because I actually found this. And then you're going to add the worm to the hook. I like to find a rock so that you're out of the water, not getting wet. Your guy will do a casting animation, and what you're going to want to do is hold R2 until you see the splash. When you see the splash, just let go of the R2 toggle. And that will catch you, hopefully, a fish. Sometimes you can get wellies, and sometimes you can get a cooking pot. So you can get either the boots, or cooking pot, or a fish, like we just got one here. I actually have 2 other fish that I caught prior to recording this. So we'll go ahead and add 1 more worm. Trying to do this fast before somebody rolls up and fucking kills me, because I am on a pretty high populated server right now. And then I will show you guys quickly how to make a fire and how to cook that food. Because I'm actually below temp right now. There we go. So I'm actually going to cut up my meat ahead of time. You're just going to hold your knife, combine it with the fish, little gut, and prepare. You are going to have to go through an animation, so obviously make sure you're not doing this with other players nearby. And I'm also not wearing gloves, so my hands are bloody now, so I'm going to have to wash my hands in the water before we move on. Cutting up the steelhead trout gives you roe, which you can eat right away. You do not have to cook that, you can eat it, but again, make sure your hands aren't bloody, because then you will get sick and you will die. And now we have our meat. So I'm going to put my knife away. I'm going to wash my hands by holding square. Hands are washed. We are going to eat the red caviar. And then I am going to take all of this meat. And I can take all of it. So it's 2 pieces. There we go. Alright. So now we are going to pick a house. I'm going to try to pick a house that isn't near a road. We got a player right there on the dock. So I think we're gonna end up having to go this way. I'm not really trying to PvP right now, because if I die, then this whole fucking video is for nothing. So let's go this way. Essentially now we are going to make a primitive fire so that we can cook this food and then be a happy survivor on our journeys. I am going to stop. Take the rags. I don't know why I'm just carrying these. I guess realistically I could make a torch later, but I just need to find... I don't really want to use this house because this is a main road. And any fresh spawns running by seeing the smoke coming from the house are gonna fucking come running right in, so... I know there's also zombies here. Tell you what. I hear flies. There's a dead player nearby. Actually, you know what? Change of plans. Let's do this. I'm gonna just cook it on a stick, because at least then I can get away from the road. Look at that, I don't even have a zombie chasing me. So we're actually gonna go up into the mountains, make a fire. To do this, all you need is your knife, your starting out knife. But what you want to look for is you want to look for these pine trees, these big green pine trees that are about this big here, and these will actually give you firewood. So if you walk up to it, you can get firewood just with your bare hands. You don't even need a knife or anything. So we're gonna go up here by this rock, and yeah, as you can see, the big city's down there. I'm just gonna find a little fucking schmeagle hole. Probably do it right in here, maybe. Players are gonna be able to see the smoke, so maybe we'll go in here and do it at the base of a pine tree. Alright, so first thing you're going to want to do is take your long stick and you're going to want to sharpen it. And this will actually give you a stick in which you can cook your food. I'm going to make my little spot right here, I think. So you're going to want to take your knife, and you're going to want to gather 2 pieces of bark. One's going to be for kindling, and the other is going to be for your hand drill kit. Now I have to find... Oh, I gotta make another knife. Nope. Fucker. I need a bush that'll give me a stick. Right here. Now I gotta find where my spot was. It goes right here. Yep. So we're going to... Oh. As you can see, I am dying right now. I'm freezing. I'm starving. This is pretty much how you're gonna be doing things on Sakhal. Alright, so we're gonna make our hand drill kit. And now we're gonna make our fireplace. I am going to go and get some firewood to add to this. But for right now, we'll just get this going. We're going to light the fire with the hand drill kit. We'll say hold to ignite. Make sure it's going. Now I'm going to go and cut a couple of these trees down. Where the fuck were they? Yeah, these sort of medium-sized ones will give you firewood. Alright, so now... Ooh, that's my fishing rod. Alright. We are going to take our sharpened stick. This is a pretty tedious procedure to do this, so obviously make sure that you're in a secluded area, but basically you're gonna... Holding the stick with the meat on it, you're gonna roast. It will give you the option hold to roast. So now you are cooking the fish on the sharpened stick on the fire. This is probably gonna be the easiest way. Building a fire in a house could be sketchy because the smoke comes out of the chimney, so it's basically a dead giveaway to anybody who's around you that you're in that house. So doing it like this, finding a little spot sort of off the beaten path, maybe with a fire that's in the base of a pine tree so that the tree conceals the smoke, is pretty much going to be your best bet to getting food early game. Once you take the food off the stick, you are going to have to wait because it's going to be hot. What the fuck did I do there? There we go. Hold to roast. And yeah, the fish steaks give you some of the best food buffs in the game. It's the most food value, but